Hello everyone, in today's video we will be painting this beautiful cute bird painting in simple 3 steps. Now let's get started. These are the materials we need for this painting and check the description for more details. In step 1 we are going to paint the background. So here we have the color monastral green and white and we are going to mix the color, and with this color we are going to add a pinch of black. Now let's mix the three colors together. So we will get a beautiful shade of green and we are going to use the color on the top of the canvas, and in the background painting we are going to add more white to make the green little lighter. So now let's add more white and blend the colors together to get a beautiful transition of colors. It has been a very long time since I painted a wildlife painting, especially birds. I really like to paint birds. When I came across this beautiful image, I can't stop myself to paint it. Once the background is ready, now let's paint the bird. So first I just trace the image using a pencil. You can get the image link in the description. Now let's apply the color. So first we are going to apply the color for the base. So when you are painting bird or animal, you should start from the base. So instead of start from the fur or feather, first you can apply the color for the base, then we can go for the more details. Here I am using my round brush to apply the colors. You can use your flat brush, so which you feel comfortable you can use. Since we need a dark shade of blue, let's apply some black to the gobal blue. Now let's apply the color here. So here I am using my liner brush and we are going to just apply the color in the place that is near to the peak and also around the eye. So you have to see your reference and see where you need the dark shades of color and apply the color. Here we are not blending the color with the gobal blue, we are just applying the color as the colors are really dark, so it will give the effect of blending. Take the color black. Now let's paint the eye. So first we have to draw a small circle like this using the color black. Then take the color white using your detailing brush. Then draw a small circle. Inside the circle you can add the details for the eye. So we have to be really careful while doing this. Now it's time to paint the peak. So we have to mix the color gobal blue with black to get a dark shade of color. So especially in the lower part of the peak we need the color dark blue, so we have to apply more black, and in the upper part of the peak we are going to add more colors from the light color to the dark color. First let's apply the color gobal blue, then gradually add the color cerulean blue with the gobal blue to get a light shade of blue. And we are going to use the color for the peak. So you can see now I am applying the colors and gradually blend the colors together, and we have to draw the pointed tip in the peak. Now let's draw the small details here. Then we are going to draw the nostrils. So we have to take the color black and draw a small circle. Around it take the color cerulean blue and draw a curve like this. Now the peak is ready. Now it's time to paint the feathers. So here we have mixed the color gobal blue with the cerulean blue to get a light shade of blue, and we are going to apply the color for the feathers. So here I am using my detailing brush and I am going to draw small strokes here. Here we are painting the contour feathers. So contour feathers are the feathers that covers the body of a bird. So it also gives the shape and color of the bird. So when we are giving the strokes, the little strokes for the feather, we should follow the shape of the bird because that is really important. So you have to see your reference and see how the shape is changing. According to it, you have to give the stroke. Contour feathers overlap each other like shingles. So of course they have dark value and light value. First we have applied the color for the dark value. Now let's apply the color for the light value. To create the light color we need to add more cerulean blue to the gobal blue. So we will get a light shade of blue like this. And here we are applying the color overlapping the darker value. To paint the small tiny lines, it will take lots of time, but I really like to paint these types of paintings, so I really enjoy the process. Now let's take the color white and add the color white only in the top part of the head like this. So this is the highlight of the feather painting. Now we are going to paint the feathers in the side. Here I am repeating the same process. First we need to apply the color gopal blue, then we are going to add the small strokes for the feather. So here I am using the color cerulean blue mixed with gopal blue. For the body part, first we need to apply the color yellow. So here in this painting we are going to add more colors here. First we start with the color yellow, and in the middle part of the body we have the color white. So first just take the color yellow and apply the color like this, and gradually we can add more colors. Now let's take the color white and apply the color here, and gradually we are going to blend the color white and yellow. In the side of the body we need the color that is really darker than the yellow. So here we have the color yellow ochre, and we are going to apply the color here, and we are going to take the color yellow again, and we are going to mix the yellow ochre and yellow to get a beautiful transition of colors. Now let's paint the bottom of the bird's body. So here we have to mix the color grey, and with this grey we can add the color yellow ochre, and we are going to add the color here, and gradually we are going to mix the color with the white and carefully blend the color with the white. And then let's take the color yellow and yellow ochre and apply the color here. Once we finish applying color for the base, then take the color lemon yellow mixed with the white. Now let's paint the contour feathers again. If you are someone who likes to paint cute little birds, especially ducklings, then you will definitely like this painting. In this painting you can see a step-by-step explanation to paint the duckling. Now let's mix the medium yellow with the lemon yellow, and we are going to use this color to paint the contour feathers here. So here we are going to paint some long strokes. The color we are applying for the contour feather, that should be little vibrant than the color we have used for the base. That's why I have added the color lemon yellow with this medium yellow to make it little vibrant. And then we are going to use the color in this part. So you can see here the color is still very vibrant and darker than the base color. Now let's take the color yellow ochre and add some small stroke like this. In this painting I am not going to paint a very detailed bird painting. I just focus this painting that should be really simple for beginners. So I just use a very simple techniques to paint the feathers. So I hope if you find this really useful, then please let me know in the comment section. Now let's paint some small feathers in white color here. We almost finished painting the contour feathers in the body. Then we are going to paint the feathers in the tail. For that we should mix the color cobalt blue with white, and let's mix a pinch of black, and we are using this color in this place of the tail. And then we are going to mix the color cobalt blue with a lots of black to get a dark shade of color. Now let's mix the color cobalt blue with the black, and we are going to use this dark color for the tail. Once we finish painting the dark shades in the tail, then we are going to mix the dark and light colors to get a beautiful blending. In the final step we are painting the branch. So here we need to stick a tape here. Then let's mix the color black and white to get a grey color. Then with this grey color we can take the color yellow ochre. Now mix all the three colors together, and let's paint the color for the branch. And carefully remove the tape. After this, take your small liner brush or detailing brush and draw some small random strokes for the texture of the branch here, and add some black to this mixture and draw some small random patterns and strokes to create the texture for the branch. Add some small white to this mixture and add the color over this dark color to create the texture. Now see here we have painted the texture of the branches with an easy and simple technique. I really like to paint birds, especially the feather of the birds. So if you are someone who really likes to paint a bird, then you will definitely like this playlist. In this playlist, you can see different types of birds painting with a step-by-step explanation. Here I am using the color dark blue to paint the claw. So here we have to use a small brush to paint the pointed and curved line. I am using my small liner brush to paint the tiny and curved line. If you are new to my channel, let me introduce myself. I am Raksana. I am an acrylic painting artist. I love to share the painting tutorials with beginners. If you find my tutorials are really easy and helpful, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also follow me on my other social media platforms to know the regular updates about my paintings. Now let's add some details in the claw. So here we have the color light blue. By mixing the color cobalt blue with white, and we are going to add small strokes and dots to create the details in the claw. I'm going to finish this painting by adding some small white feathers overlapping the claw here, and this is the final look of this bird painting. I really enjoy the process. If you find the tutorial is really easy and helpful for you, then please let me know in the comment section. I will meet you guys with another beautiful painting with a step-by-step explanation in my next video. Until then, have fun with colors.